Nathan's Read-Alouds. I owe a favour to a goblin. I dropped my champion conker down a grating in the street. It bounced into the darkness past my soggy rubber feet. A subterranean giggle echoed upwards from the drain. Then up popped someone green, who didn't mind the rain. "I have your prize," declared the beast, whose name was Mr Gudgeon, a creature who appeared to be a permanent curmudgeon. "I'll give it back," you whispered, with a grimy, toothy grin. "But now you owe a favour, and the payment must begin." I snatched the conker quickly. "Yes, fine, whatever, deal." You never think a goblin's slimy promises are real. He sank into the shadows with a terrifying squelch, accompanied, I must admit, by quite a fruity belch. On Tuesday, I was having tea, fish fingers, peas and mash, when underneath my cutlery I heard a little splash. A lumpy green monstrosity emerged from my pork pie. He shouted, "Pay the favour, for the day of debt is nigh." "Not now," I hissed. "My mum is busy pouring out the tea." I shoved him in the gravy boat, where she could never see. He sank beneath the bisto, but he left a little note. "You owe me," spelled in goblin slime around the gravy boat. On Wednesday, during maths class, we were learning to divide. I opened up my pencil case, and guess who was inside? He sat upon the edges of my clear plastic protractor and waved his little arms around just like a tragic actor. "The debt," he squeaked. "The time has come. The hour is at hand." "Shut up," I begged. "Miss Beryl's coming, do you understand?" I zipped him in the pocket where I keep my fountain pen. He muffled out a threat that he would soon be back again. On Thursday, I was in my room, just reading on the rug, when something underneath the wood began to scratch and tug. Through the floorboards burst Gudgeon with a loud, dramatic shout. "The time has come to pay me! There is no more backing out!" I sighed. I dropped my comic book. Fine, let's hear this awful task. When I have to battle dragons, is it treasure that you ask? Gudgeon blinked his bulgy eyes and gave a little cough. He pulled a jar of Marmite out. "The lid won't pop right off." I stared at him, the fearsome beast from deep within the earth, who clearly had inflated his importance and his worth. He couldn't twist a sticky lid. His little wrists were weak. "I tried a spoon," he muttered, looking suddenly quite meek. I took the sticky, stubborn jar and gave a mighty twist. A satisfying pop proved it could simply not resist. "Oh, smashing!" Gudgeon cheered. "My toast will be a triumph now." He vanished through the floorboards with a ceremonious bow. Well, that was that. I went to bed. I'd finished the ordeal. The debt was paid, and I was not a hungry goblin's meal. Next day, I rolled my glass marble along a little slope. As it rolled towards the grating, I thought, absolutely nope.